测试。大家好，大家好。目前看起来是正常的。大家好，这里是我不知道。那今天我们继续来玩《火力中溜达》，感觉好像已经快半年没玩了，哈哈哈哈哈。对，上次玩是9月的时候，哈哈哈。因为那个中间一直找不到时间玩，就很忙，所以我们就。
I've been seen.
What the fuck? Oh. 我有点忘记这游戏怎么玩了。靠腰，哈哈哈！一个忘记怎么玩，然后突然就挂了，好像有点累个。我是换了一个新的显示卡，目前是正常的，好像战斗的时候会累个。我想想哦，目前我想要先打这个任务是哪一个任务？我忘记了，太久没玩了。哦，这是支线，好。看到这边还有个新任务可以聊天，这里是他们那个地楼机区哦。需要回忆一下这游戏怎么玩，不好意思。小跳跃、蹲下，然后扫描。
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you.
你想要干嘛？
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail. Until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed even now. My name
Do you still have the same faith?
Perhaps I did. Well, What a strange thing it is to be old.
This machine.
Some songs.
You've hunted this.
Must have been 20 winters past.
We?
Me and my friend. Every few years, the claws would emerge and a new... My friend became the third.
This is...
I am no longer... The Banuk blood in my veins and dead men.
All right, Umnak.
I've no doubt the whispers I've heard say...
哦，打一只特殊的 BOSS 的样子，我改一下声音哦，我不会说他讲话声音那么大声。冰下利爪40等。
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost pups.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Good meat.
Good meat。羊，我已经忘记我缺什么了。有动物的叫声。又是松鼠药。没打到。这不是可以跳了吗？看起来像可以跳的说。到哪里啊？哦，靠背在这边啊。 那我直接穿过来。我的聊天室怎么读不出来？哦，好像读出来。
The northeast edge of the cut. Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
那怎么不跳？哦，可以可以。在那边。
Just like Umnak said.
This 个有点麻烦。 这 干他还会那个攻击前转弯，有个几掰的。讨厌慢刀啊！他在攻击前呢，他会那个，他会。先上3。看我也他妈太快！干！有点麻烦，主要是我不知道他弱点在哪里。对，他发现人速度很快哦。我刚只是想说跑下去逛一下，看一下他的位置，后面就被发现了。在地底下吧，他在那里。听声音应该在那边。大兵。这已经被覆盖过了吗？还是已经被覆盖过？靠腰。哈哈，干他那个不好处理耶，我再出来，应该可以换个装备，看一下哦。我记得我现在这个造型是，有没有回血？这个手领套防御力应该比较高一点，有抗性。
They know where I am.
看这样也打到。我靠腰！哎呀，他这个慢刀真的是很鸡掰，就是他会在那个，他会在最后才决定那个他抽突击方向，然后那个视野又不好。主要是他这游戏他那个看大型怪的视野不太好。靠腰，哎。靠腰啊！背对我，没办法。 大家都动。没有。靠腰。干嘞！吃个药。我靠腰嘞！哎呀，谁滴血打不死，操！那种大型怪近战就很讨厌，主要是看不清楚他要干嘛。看哦。靠腰。 刚打死了妈垃圾东
Omnak
西。
wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
我来四处捡一下。有个他妈难打。OK。幸好他只是血多，他攻击模式其实还蛮单调的，就是前途攻击跟钻地。要打快的话，应该要那个要一直在开矿地区引他出来，不然因为我刚刚一直躲在石头后面，所以他就比较常用那个钻地的技能。钻地的技能的话，他大部分时间都在地底下，就不好输出。不过他前途的话有一个很大的硬直，所以就可以很轻松的做一个比较大的输出伤害。整体来讲并不算很难呐、就是怪蛮击败的，击败东西。
Believed in it. Pouring out the spy. Kozai is sure.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
I'll give them
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs.
因为他脸直接被我的那个装备挡住了。
And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
完成的差事。又给了一个蓝闪机，我都忘记蓝闪机可以干嘛了。哦，可以买那个，这个我都买过了，下面这3个我买过了。还可以换华丽大师跟冰猎人大师。有没有卖水啊？哦，有卖水。核中和是什么鬼东西？
Gonna come in handy.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were following me.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
出发喽！看一下哦。干，这个跟树连在一起耶。这是什么？哦，他们的灯。噔噔噔噔噔。这里怎么站一个人？
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Rhea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
走走走。
Finally, we ascend. How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
哦，通风口。
Come! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a trap. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
这谁？
I repeat, this is not a
So
trap.
you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old
nearest
ones.
exit.
Oh，
What is this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
这里有藏东西吗？虽然我觉得第二星应该不会藏一些怪怪的东西，就是
I still don't like it. Here, up and over.
香菇、树枝，这有一个绿。
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the...
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Rhea.
它是要从上面翻过去。哦。肯尼的返家之行。哦，不重要。Not important.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Drop on it.这边的话，
I can't get out of this.
这。然后他，哎，被发现了。他在爬这个，他在蹲着爬这个梯子的时候，还会那个，还会用手去辅助，我觉得蛮酷的。你看，一些小细节。
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden. At least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
正面杀过去，或者是那
Steam,
个
frost. What was all this for?
我看一下哦，把剑士做一做。
No space.
一掉。
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Beware, stalkers.
他只会这边巡逻。破坏者。
Be wary of mines. The stalkers in here. We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
啊？没有啊。我没踩到。
There's a door up here. Refuge. We're almost through.
OK， 安全了。
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
I can't spare the weight.
啊，对，我还可以回收，我都忘记了。它不能直接在这边回收啊。2个维生药水，刚做太多药水了。这也没办法拆啊。那算了，就这样吧。还是在对面，然后这边是另一条路吧，2条路都会通到这里来。然后这是目标地点。
Save these for the trail. Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number?
The current count is 1,654.
Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
原来是 AI。
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward, then. Our challenge awaits.
Our challenge awaits.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So I'm...
哦，靠腰，我要解这个药，然后，因为它那个停止跟那个是同一个键，就按下去之后就直接停。嘿，快要对我被发现了。
Aloy,
击喽！这什么东西？机器核心。机器核心。东西太多了，东西太多了，我都不知道哪些东西可以那个。好嘞。哦，没有那个。就是可以打开啊，早上可以打开样子。这里是那个，这里是如果走那个战斗路线下来会走这条。
I'd have to ditch something.
战斗路线走过来的话，它后面的门是锁住的，然后你就会从这边下来这样。设计还蛮酷的。这是死了吧？这是死了呢。
More machines. Make ready.
OK。
Of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
吃了一堆药，不错不错。走吧，我好像有技能。这个要点什么？我已经忘记我要点什么了。哦，对，我要点这个。 这样我之后就可以随时改装备。成功进攻雷古山啦
have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
这条灯灯指引，这里没有偷藏什么，好像没有。
All right, down we go.
冬季熔炉，探索链组成。
This way.
看起来就很堵。啊，又是这个跳跳乐，原来外面只是开胃菜。
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long
Should be
as
able
we
to clear
have
that
to.
with an arrow. We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood, Aloy.
to go over. Better time this right. One of these conveyors should get me across.
三角形。
Oh, she's in the air!
Now to shut off that vent.
哦，要把它关掉。上面。
This should get me up there. Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come.
Oh, 理解了。做个弹药。
Once again, we wait for you.
Thôi. À,靠腰. Ê, 我跳.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Oh, 他可以直接把他打爆哎，好厉害啊！
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us. It's a recording. Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us these messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. I mean, she need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
好，这音讯就这样哦。好吧。哦，他这边只是为了拿2个那个香菇，回血用的，不重要。Not important is。都满了，都满了，他东西太多了。
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
Lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
这边可以跳，下面有一个椅子。
Okay, no more sneaking.
靠腰。他们在打架。这里不知道有没有藏东西，应该没有。刚因为视野关系，他跳回去靠背。哦，这要等亚拉克过来。
I need to get away out of the darkness. 按错了。这空间太小了，给我点空间。
靠腰。看，他这个尸体挡着，干。之心，资源太多了，我看一下哦。我怎么没收到？智慧执法评估，机器智慧执法机构评估。这里有灯，走这边吧。又在喷，又在喷气。下吗？没有路了，然后这里。啊，我队友嘞？失踪的队友。
And another console.
为什么机器二级？我看一下哦。我能听到他们过来哦，他们过来了。
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Everyone else, Cyan.
Machine parts don't appear to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
哦，只是那个那个长颈鹿的头。然后跳黄色，结果没发现我，也是蛮好笑的。我也没穿那个，我也没穿隐蔽加强化。
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Find a way, we will cross.
What? Oh.
Things go sideways, too.
我完全没注意到这边有个指令可以出来。
It should cut off the vent up there. Too stable.
啊！哦靠腰，哈哈哈哈！干脚碰到直接没。碰到直接跟人生说再见。
Don't look too stable.
缩回来。靠腰，这个好麻烦。他这个很浪费时间，然后不是很好处理。这里是哪里？我在哪里？对，他跳跃有时候。
This thing's go sideways too.
跳跃有时候跳得很丑。我这按过了。
This doesn't look too stable.
一定要等他下来。哦，好屌啊！我觉得他这个跳跃场景没设计，他很多跳跃都很明显的，就是有一种他跳得很奇怪的感觉。他那个改造捡不起来。
All right, we'll go the ride. Soldiers will have a lot easier time getting here.
这里好长哦。
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
One last exchange with Nia. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Voice of the demon. The altar. Desecrated.
新根存取权限。哦。
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
"前面应该还要再打一场下。还要玩连连看。转错了。
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
不对吗？不对。这也不对。我看一下哦，要转到哪里？不可能是这样。
Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raid the signal restraint. One has been exposed, but I am
unauthorized protocol. Return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core.
我怎么过去？好，右边有路。
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
走下面吗？哦，走下面。
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
啊，左前走都难打。打死他！打死他！经历了千辛万苦的战斗之后，总算打赢了。有什么燕爪兽之心啊？这个资源真的是每次都亏很多。我看一下哦，有没有那种出售的？我直接给他拆了。
It must be. Now.
对哦，骑小怪还蛮快的，清大怪就很普通。我觉得刚刚打那个小怪啊，那个守侍者之心捡到，就是小怪我都没什么注意，他们就已经死光了。 但那个大怪，
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
谁来
Rerouting our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
，Let's go， 冲啊！被捡完了，冲啊！
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
我也想做袋子跟箭筒啊，可是袋子跟箭筒要的那个皮，每天在都在找就找不到。 药水袋就要一个浣熊皮，完全找不到。这个也要浣熊皮，这个要鹅皮，这个也要浣熊皮，到处都要浣熊皮。这个要山羊皮，这个要鼠皮。那个皮都是找很久找不到，气死我了。走错了。
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes. It was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes. It was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh's servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Premature.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My traceroutes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality, Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
It would. Because at heart, you want to be honest, right?
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow. And I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Hello, Aloy.
There is. Time for me to head.
I look.
没有啊，没有啊，骗我。去找阿拉拉克。阿拉塔克 ，What are you doing，阿拉塔克？阿塔克，我回来了，阿塔克，你在干嘛，阿塔克？
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron. forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes. And I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
逃出柱杀5个，给1个蓝闪金，好像没什么意义哦。结束啦。虽然这个任务感觉没什么意义，不过我们跑去把它宰了吧，5只而已，宰一下应该很快。出发！干了北七！靠腰，他卡住了，又可以点新技能了，我看一下啊。接下来要点什么呢？感觉没什么能点的，点个终极威力吧。这是燕爪兽啊！看那践踏者。
Stay quiet.
这2只都践踏者。
Fireclaw.
清野者。他怕冰，可是刚刚我冰都打不出来的时候。他那个是手画的吗？哎，青野者不是哎，那青野者可以覆盖那边。又变敌人了。 直覆盖指令失败啊！打弱点一直因为打弱点触发那个火焰导致那个。揍他！揍他！打死，拉垃圾怪。还可以修它嘞。去买个东西。有没有商人啊？有过他妈难打，主要是弱点很小，那几个他的弱点都藏在一些比较，他除了胸口那个弱点以外，其他的弱点都在那个都在比较难打的位置，肩膀跟那个背，那肩膀的那个油冠那个甲很厚，很难去射，而且那个什么，而且。打爆他身上的那个油罐啊，造成的范围伤害会被算作是那个你打的伤害，导致那个招募无效啊。就很可惜这个毒怎么读这么久啊！我的摇杆。
Stay safe if you can.
卖个东西，身上东西太多了，顺便买个药。这23的没什么用啊。 蜡根之类的，留一组就好了。
This will be useful later.
No. 哎，怎么有新任务？干，怎么到处都有新任务？我操！我以为这 DLC 已经差不多快结束了都。
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werek. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Kopalai. Am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favorite! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Uh.
虾米状况？
You took Aratak's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light, and the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werek supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werek had cause to quarrel, I was a solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now when Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werek's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man?
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werek has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werek?
From warmth. March me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out.
They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the horn gives a call from my exile.
边境正义，低等级任务，来去看看哈。It's the Outlander Chieftain.
The Werak never stays in one place.
Oh, 羊的声音。
Fresh as it comes.
Good.
对，他们在练射击。这羊就还可以吃我一发。
Without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
I didn't expect to come all this way
Huntress,
to
what business
perform
do
the
you
rites
have
of
with
passing.
us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
Doesn't sound like you trust the Banuk much.
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from us. 10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
Valuable.
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot, like the Huntress said. Blood on the snow. was used for the killing blow. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatet the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatet. Oh, here's something. Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. When someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees.
爬树大师兄。这个是哦，跳起来。
If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing.
羊。 都没山羊皮啊，这皮掉率也他妈太低了吧！猪，听到奇怪的声音哦。有这么难打？
Yeah, this is ominous.
Yeah.
A dead end? Can't be.
羊嘞？西铺？西铺不见了。
I'll tuck that away. Someone covered this over. Maybe trying to hide. Karja armor. This looks bad.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Here, the girl!
Weave in and out. Confuse them. die.
我靠腰，好强！
Gonna destroy you.
他们还活着啊
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced. Like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, he'll take what he gets. Okay, time to get moving.
Time to get moving. 那里有一条路可以爬哎。所以我觉得应该没什么重要的东西。的确没什么重要的东西。哈哈。这是那个。
Just like in the cauldron. One of the fire claws from Thunder's drum.
啊，这个好，不愧是牛牛，牛牛你打太快，我没有中药。 你们好。飞到上面下降落到底是什么东西？奇怪的设定。这边要怎么走？走不下来。
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. Isn't solid. Mixed feelings about that. In a tit? In a tit! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter. Behind the rock.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone chill got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karsh's clothes. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue. Swear, thought I'd saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry. Machines.
Fight to win! Take this! I won't be taken down!
快点拿，快点拿！
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. Is that something I'm used to? Who knows what could happen?
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it, all right?
I give my pledge.
So by Banuk law, if Inatut survives, he's forgiven. But I want to prove to his chieftain.
就打死一只废物，妈的废物真的有够废物的。
Inatut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Inatut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Werek, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Werek, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Karja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
Buddy Bo. 安娜伊纳图，你在干嘛？伊纳图，伊纳图，你这个位置坐得很危险啊！佛斯洛达。
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Werek.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
If you choose to stay, it should be on your own terms.
This sounds political. I'm not good with politics.
More like a fighting strategy. You survived exile. I bet that doesn't happen much.
I've only heard of it in legends.
You earned your place in the Werek Initut. Make them earn you back.
Of all my fights, this is the first time I beat death. I vow to you, it won't be the last. And my song shall grow. You'll hear of it. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Initut.
噔噔噔，哦，给了3个蓝闪金，真不错。虽然蓝闪金现在已经没什么用了，就是。好，今天就先打到这里吧。也打了，我看一下哦，也打了3个小时半，差不多。好，谢谢各位今天收看，我们下次再见，拜拜。